episode 13. Hey guys.
Hi, Willy Wonka.
Hi, Willy.
It's me, Bretman Rock, aka Willy Wonka today.
The bean stealer.
Yeah.
Who are y'all?
I'm Oompa and that's Floompa.
Lumpa.
We got Oompa and Loompa out in this.
Hi guys.
Bretman to Earth, Earth to Bretman. Girl, you already know who it is. Where did they live again?
In a forest, in a jungle
in
somewhere.
a jungle somewhere.
Period.
You should know that's where you
Did you
took.
guys watch the new I know that's where I'm from. Did you guys watch the new episode? Did you guys watch the new movie
Willy
of
Wonka?
Willy Wonka?
Yeah.
Yes,
With
of
Rap Boy Summer King, what's his name?
Timothy
Chalamet.
Chalamet.
Yes, I
Chalamet.
did. It's really good. I didn't expect it to be like a musical
Right.
at first, but then I was like, oh,
But
wait.
it's Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Girl. Like, of course it's a musical.
Yeah,
and he
it was
ate that
good.
role up.
He did.
He did.
I remember when I first came out that he got the role, I was like, him? Like, that's a little strange. But he ate that
He
up.
did.
And he could sing.
Yeah.
I didn't know he could sing.
Wow, he did really good. I really like the movie too.
Speaking of, we're another day closer to Halloween.
Yes.
Did you guys know there's 5 Thursdays this October?
No.
No.
So we dressing up 5 different times, y'all. And this is
Oh.
only the second of the second.
Yeah.
And we
I-
got dressed as like
Yeah,
Oompa
we got-
Loompas.
As you guys can see, Miss Kaaaye is here with us today. She wasn't here with us last week. So Miss Kaaaye will be taking over a lot of the episodes today because she has a lot of stories to tell.
I do. Well, it's like mainly like my mom's stories
Yes.
of like what she told me.
Thank you to Auntie for providing us with the
Hi,
stories
Mom.
of the day. But before we get started, I would like to formally introduce that we all have a segment now.
Yes.
Princess have fertility. I have the tea when I tell you guys the diary, and Miss T for Miss Kaaaye.
Oh my gosh.
And we'll get to that in a bit, but we'll start with the tea, which is me reading
Which is
from my
yours.
diary.
Okay.
All right. We have another October entry from 2021.
Wait, we unlock a new diary, you guys.
Yeah. This one. The one that got me in Seattle. October 15. Just watching my doggies play around, and I'm thinking about how one day they are all going to get old and too lazy for one another. I've raised 4 pups so far, including Leela. Rest in peace, Leela. She was so young. Anyways. And I have to say, this is like raising my own annoying ass kids. LOL. Lily, who's the baby of the pack, really got me waking up at 5 a.m. I do think she's finally getting the hang of the pack and is blending beautifully like she has always been here forever. I don't really know why I read that. I just really wanted to read one that was 3 years ago. But I cannot believe that my Lily is almost 2. Like, that
I
is
know.
crazy.
And Lila has been gone for 3 years.
And I don't know if y'all saw in my journal, but I scratched out the fact that I took out lazy. I scratched out dead, and I put lazy because I was like, girl, I can't be, because I know my dogs are gonna die, and literally I have 4 pups, so that means they're all gonna, knock on wood, but like, if the day comes, I'm not ready for them to go one by one by one. Like, are you kidding me? They're all like only a year apart. Well, that's a little bit sad to fucking think about. Speaking of mother death, but yeah, that's my journal entry from 3 years ago.
So sad now.
I'm so sorry to start the episode like that, but yes, the reality is pets die.
Yeah,
I
that's really
guess.
And that's
sad.
so crazy. But anyways, when we were kids, we had a guinea pig that passed away.
Yeah.
And we had to bury it.
Yeah.
obviously.
JJ.
JJ.
Yeah, the
Oh,
brown
yeah.
one. He was so cute.
And obviously, as the animal lovers that we are, we gave it a proper funeral.
We did.
And-
With candles and everything.
Birthday candles.
And then
Yeah.
we had the house owner of the house
Yeah.
yell at us and tell our moms to yell at us. But Miss K's mom was like, what the you want me to do? Yell at the kids for throwing a funeral for their guinea pigs? Like, what the
He literally grabbed a whole ass hose for a little tiny candle.
Yeah, it was a birthday candle, this tiny. And he was like, you guys are gonna burn out the whole house. You guys are so irresponsible. Like, and I'm like, bitch,
What?
there's 3 of us praying over a dead guinea pig.
Yeah.
And it's not like there was anything around that could catch on fire.
Yeah. No, there wasn't.
Like, what? Anyways,
Yeah.
why
Also,
did we
like,
start off talking about a dead
oh my God, no way. Actually, speaking of, like, our auntie passed away recently. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not laughing. I'm like really just laughing at the fact that wow,
Yeah.
things are going on and we're out here dressed as
I
Willy
honestly-
Wonka and just like
Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompas.
Oompa Loompa. But if y'all didn't know, our auntie passed away a week ago.
She was the
and
fun one.
She was the fun one.
The rebel girl.
Yeah.
The rebel queen. My fondest memory of her, I told this about in my Instagram stories, is she was always in her bras and panties because mom would always send like button boxes.
Yeah.
Do you guys
No.
have any auntie stories?
I don't really have any. It would honestly just be like, just fun times with her. She's always the loudest one.
Loudest, the rowdiest.
And like you would know that she's around because she would be like laughing so hard out of nowhere.
And she's always kind of making sex jokes too.
Yeah, she is. She's the naughty one, the freaky one. And then she always has like those jewelries on her, which I love because she was like,
Oh yeah, she was a jewelry queen
with her nails.
Princess, do you have any memories from auntie?
I do remember the last time I came to visit. Oh, it was for Dad's funeral.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I went to go visit her and we took a picture, and that was like the last memories I've had with
yes,
her. But we
Auntie-
talked a lot, and then we talked about my kids, and she made like crazy funny jokes like usual. Like she's just
She raunchy.
Yeah.
She's a raunchy
She is.
queen.
yeah. I feel like she is like
she
she
the middle
understands.
I think she is kind of the middle
Yeah,
child.
I think she is
Middle
kind
child of
yeah.
10.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh wait, speaking of Miss Kaaaye, here we are today. We are here to celebrate your first ever Miss T segment.
Yes.
What did you make for us today?
Oh my god, it's right here. I thought you would never ask because the froth is gone.
Oh my god, sorry. We'll do
No,
we'll
it's-
do the Misty segment first thing next time.
It's okay, but I just made a latte, which is coconut milk and espresso. And I love your espresso machine because you have like what is that thing called, the stamper?
Yes.
And it's like built in. And I was like, I've never seen that before. And it's so high tech. You should try it.
I should make my Breville my product of the week, but we'll get there when they sponsor us. Breville, please sponsor
so
us.
good, so good.
Yeah, all three.
Yes. But Miss Kaaaye's first segment, this is not really like the real one yet because she started to ask me for lavender syrups and all these syrups, and I'm like, okay, Miss Kaaaye, next time just give me the ingredients list and I'll get them right before each episode.
Yeah.
So this is what I just had like in my kitchen, but next week Miss Kaaaye is going off. She's making me her famous lavender latte. But yeah. All right, Princess, it's time for your segment, Fertility with Fertile Myrtle.
Hello, everyone.
Wait, before you start, so many people were saying how grateful they were for your fertility segment.
Oh yeah, no, I was
yay!
reading the comments about the water, and a lot of girls were like, "Oh my god, now I know why I was having cramps."
Yeah, no, for real. Trust me, I had 3 kids, so
She knows.
I know. Okay.
What is your advice of the week?
My advice of the week is for my teen moms again. I want to make this month my segment for like teen moms, only because like I had Cleo
teen mom.
as a teen mom, and it's her birth month.
Period.
Okay, so let me start. Being a teen mom can be a challenging yet rewarding experience, and here are some piece of advices that might help you. Don't look at my stuff.
Damn, you really be writing it all out.
No, I do.
love
I have
part.
like different
Yeah.
stuff. Okay. So, one thing I learned is that to always set goals. I feel like there's like a stereotype for teen moms that like once you have kids at a really young age, like people think that your life is over. It's not. Setting goals, like always set goals and think about your future and set achievable goals for yourself as a parent and as for your personal life. Yeah. And then also, this is the number one thing. Take care of yourself. don't forget about yourself. Physically, emotionally, make time for activities that you enjoy and that can help you relax, because being a mom is a lot. So take care of yourself and set goals for yourself, for your personal life and for your kids.
What was a personal goal that you set when you had Cleo? An attainable one that you may or may have accomplished.
Yeah.
There was a lot actually.
Okay.
What are the personal
Yeah.
What were they, girl?
Oh, there's a lot.
Yeah, there was a lot actually. Why you always come with me so many
Well,
questions?
bitch, you're giving advice. Do we listen to our advice?
No, we do.
So what were the goals that you made with Cleo, little ones or big ones that you accomplished, so the viewer who may be watching has good examples?
Oh my god. Well, I've always I knew that once I had Cleo, I wanted my own space.
Mm-hmm.
So I had my own place. At 17 years old, I was able to get my own place and take care.
Where?
Waikele.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she lived on her own place.
I lived in my own place when I had Cleo, and
Oh yeah, I remember that place.
yeah, you do.
That era.
Yeah. It was my first place, and that was like a personal goal that I wanted to achieve I wanted like space for me and my daughter, and that's what I got.
But also, don't compare your personal goal with other people's personal
Yeah.
goals. Just because
very
Princess was
different.
able to do that at 17, which was an honor and a privilege.
Yes.
Period, because
I was very
she
blessed.
was able to do that.
Yeah.
Don't put
That's
yourself
just
on-
my personal
yeah.
goal that I had for me and my daughter. So
Everybody is different.
yeah.
All right. Before we move on to the Halloween scary stuff, let's dim the lights for some mood because we lit up some candles. Let there be light!
Wow.
Oh my god, I look more orange.
Yeah,
I look like a pumpkin now.
And now we have hit the Halloween mood. This episode is brought to you by Tinder. Thank you so much, Tinder. Imagine this. You're single, you're hot, you're a model, and you're at a coffee shop. And your eyes meet with someone across the room. You know, the classic meet cute. But what if I told you that moment is happening more on Tinder? Don't you feel left out now? A new relationship starts every 3 seconds on Tinder. That's 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. A relationship just happened just now. I, for one, can attest that love can find you at any moment, especially when you're putting yourself out there and you are open to love. Your heart is open. He will come. I bet you your classic meet cute is coming soon. And I know some of you guys are still waiting for a meet cute moment to happen, but you might be more likely to find your meet cute moment on Tinder. So why leave it to chances when these connections are happening on Tinder all the time? With Tinder, you're not just waiting for a moment, you're putting it into your own hands, your fingertips, if you will. So don't overthink it, open the app and take a chance on romance. No matter how your journey starts, you may join the millions of relationships around the world that started on Tinder. Explore all the possibilities for yourself. So don't overthink it, open the app and take a chance on romance. I bet you your classic meet cute is coming soon. Tinder. It starts with a swipe. Download Tinder today. Before we start our scary storytelling, I want to ask you guys some Halloween questions.
Okay.
Just to get in the vibes of the spookiness of it all.
Mm-hmm. What's the question?
First question is...
God.
My heart, my baby.
What is your favorite Halloween movie?
Oh.
My favorite Halloween movie is either two things. If a kid is asking me, I like to say Halloween Town.
Okay. Cute.
That franchise is really cute. My favorite Disney Halloween movie. But it would have to go for Freddy versus Jason.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cute. That was a good one, especially when we were like younger.
Yes.
I swore I was the edge of my fucking seat.
Yeah.
with that. Okay,
That
Princess.
was a
I know
good
you don't
one.
watch too many.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
So give us a PG, because I already know your answer is gonna be like fucking Caroline.
No, not Caroline. What is those witches again? I forgot their names.
Hocus pocus.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I
period.
like that one.
I swear,
don't really
I don't
watch.
know how you gave birth to a Halloween baby girl. Cause Cleo
Yeah, I know Cleo loves to
scary
watch.
things.
I
She
feel like we need
does.
to like just edit Princess out and just insert Cleo here, cause
Yeah.
Cleo would live for these.
She'll
Yeah.
tell you a whole list of like all her favorite scary. I don't like watching scary movies with her. She's like, just sit down.
I
and-
remembered like her first background on her iPad was like Freddy. It was,
Girl.
yeah, it
No,
was
I'm
like-
serious.
It was like
and
the
she was
teddy
asking me
bear.
to this. She's like, for this month, can I decorate the house? And I was like, girl,
She loves scary. It's her season.
She does.
It's
oh my god.
I think my favorite Halloween movie would have to be well, if I was still in the Philippines, I would say Ang Sing Sing ni Nanay. Girl, that shit had me in my
Yeah, the edge.
the edge of my seat. But when I moved to America, I don't know if it's
Well, it's-
qualified as like a scary Halloween movie, but I really do love the Saw series.
The Saw.
Yeah, I feel like that's more thriller
Yeah,
than
is
it is Halloween.
Is it because of like the puzzle things that they
I
have to
just
do?
like a good like edge of my seat, like I'm about to pee my pants, like watching it through the peaks of my fucking fingertips. Like I love a movie that gives me like
in the edge.
like because I mean Halloween movies I do love like The Conjuring, which I dressed up like last time, but
Yeah.
I feel like the scary movies nowadays, you know when a jump scare is about to happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'cause they
it's
set
always
it up,
that-
Yeah.
It's the background music. I feel like that kind of like sets it up a bit. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, the creepy music's coming up. Someone's about to jump. Next Halloween question: what are your favorite Halloween candies? What is your favorite Halloween candy?
This is an unpopular opinion, but I love a good candy corn.
Okay, girl.
Yeah. What
That's-
makes you do? Why?
Candy corn?
Yes.
How old are you? 50?
Excuse me.
No, candy corn do slap though if it's the,
It
the
does.
last, if it's the last candy you have left.
I love the texture and I love the taste.
You
I don't know
do?
why. It tastes like
What it tastes like?
it doesn't taste like corn,
Mm.
but
I mean, it doesn't.
no, it doesn't.
It
But-
tastes like cheap
Duh.
sugar.
Yeah, it does. It's
Aw.
like
sugar.
like sugar cubes. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it tastes like. To me, my favorite one is, especially when I was a kid, anything that is like gummy. Like, you know when we would go to like trick or treating
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
dump all your candy, I feel like I would always group my gummies into one.
Really?
Like Haribos and Twizzlers, like gummy candy.
Yeah.
Which I feel like I like them because of the texture, and I feel like it's less like sweet. It's still very
It
much sweet,
is.
but like it's less sweet. So I would say like gummy vibes. But if it has to be candy, I would say Starburst, but specifically the orange
The
and the red.
orange.
Mm.
You've never picked up an orange Starburst before.
I had.
No, you haven't.
I love the red and the orange Starburst.
You always
The
go for
pink-
like the pink
I hate the
one.
pink. No, I don't.
Or
do
the
pink.
yellow one.
You're the yellow one. You will
I
defend
actually
the yellow
like the yellow
one.
one.
I like the
yellow
yellow and
one's my
pink.
favorite.
Princess, did you answer?
No.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to skip over you.
No.
What is your favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite Halloween candy, like the gummy ones, but also like I like the cheesy balls.
Cheesy balls. Oh, like
Like those in the little packets.
I mean, true.
Yeah. The cheesy balls?
Like the Cheetos?
Yeah, like you know how like there's like the pretzel ones and there's the cheesy balls? Like in those little packet ones?
Like the Whoppers?
No, they're cheese balls.
Oh, I've never seen that before.
Well, you want to go Target? I'll show you.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Period. Well, cheese balls.
Cheese balls.
All right.
That's
Are
it?
y'all ready? I mean, do you guys have Halloween questions?
Oh yeah, I do. What are you most scared of?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Scared of?
Like from like
what's your fear?
Things we fear.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't really fear a lot of things. Honestly, I'm not scared of ghosts. I taught this last
Yeah.
episode. My thing is I'm really scared of people more. Like I said that last episode, but like people can actually hurt you. But I think
Especially kids.
when it comes to fear, I would just say it's a little bit boring, but heights.
heights.
Height?
Yeah, you are
Yeah,
afraid
me
of heights.
too.
Yeah, I'm not a height girly. Like Miss Kaaaye always want to jump off a fucking plane.
Yes, I've been convincing him to
And it's
go
just-
jumping with me, and he's like, "No."
And
you
it's
will
gonna
never
be a
see
no
that."
every single time, girl. I don't know why. I'm like, girl, I should not be risking my life to fucking have fun. even bungee jumping. I'm like, girl, no.
It sounds so fun though.
I do think I'll do it one day, but just right now. What is your biggest fear, Princess Slush? What are you most scared of?
The ocean.
Ooh, what about the ocean? Like the fact that it's so big, or the fact that only 25% of it has been discovered?
Both. Both of them, honestly, because
the sea creatures.
the sea creatures. Oh my god, I've been like on my TikTok and like they've just been showing me like these different sea creatures that.
But as a dugang, how? But as a dugang, like how are you scared of your own environment?
That was her name for like a long
Yeah,
time.
I hated that name. Like I would like literally ignore anybody that says it. And
Why
they
did we call you a
Dugang.
Mom.
Dugang, my. Oh my
Was
god.
it mom that gave you that
Yeah.
nickname? I feel like mom gave you that nickname for sure. 'Cause
Ever
she's
since the Little Mermaid thingy.
yeah, Chokoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Like,
They
why would
call
you name your own daughter that? Like,
Dugang.
that's so.
Well, that's
If you guys don't know what dugang is,
It's like a manatee.
yeah, it's a manatee. And that was Princess's nickname as a child.
oh my god! One time I asked my mom, I was like, "What is dugang like?"
Manatee, girl. It's like those like fat dolphins.
Yeah,
basically.
but it looked like the ones dugang. They look like they bite.
No, they don't. They're very friendly.
Yeah, I know, but like they look like they bite. They're scary looking. Did you ever actually search it up?
They're like the elephants of the sea.
I would say they're like the hippos of the sea.
That's
Aw.
crazy.
They
Hippo is
do give
crazy.
that- Well, have you seen Mudang?
Okay,
Do you
next
know
subject.
Mudang, Princess?
Who?
Mudang?
No.
Girl, that's your little sister. There's Dugang and Mudang.
Which both of y'all was named Bakla.
Okay. I was budding. Don't play with it.
But dang.
They call us who we were.
But
Yeah.
but Colin was Ulu.
Exactly. They
Yeah.
called us for what we were.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But what did I have to do with the
Yeah.
dugang? I don't understand.
my favorite read ever was Bob the Drag Queen, where she's like, maybe sometimes what you eat is really true because Princess, you're everything. That was wow. I'm kidding.
Could you eat everything?
Princess, you're everything. I'm kidding. Princess, do you have any Halloween questions for us?
Wait, Kiefer, you didn't answer.
Oh yeah.
I am scared of Michael Myers.
Oh.
Yes.
Michael Myers.
Because when we were younger, like maybe middle school, we went trick or treating with me and my friends. And then there was this Michael Myers person that was standing in the middle of the road, just like looking at us. And then a car shows up out of nowhere with his music, you know, that. And then he started running towards us, and we had there's nowhere else to go but run. So we ran for like a good 30 minutes.
I remember he telling me this
Yes,
story.
and he was still running after us. And I was like, oh my God, I'm never doing this again. Fuck this shit.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and ever
Gosh.
since then, I was like scared of him.
Period.
Wow. Speaking of Halloween, what is your favorite Halloween memory?
I think my favorite memory was when we had like a little thing going on for like, I think 3 years where we would meet up in that
Yeah.
pink house and we go trick or treating with everybody.
Oh yes.
And I think that was like one of the best ones. And we would like race whoever has the most candies wins. I think that's the first time I've ever.
I think just like
No, that's the first time I ever told Emerald to call me Misty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do
now it's a
remember
segment
that.
on
Yes.
our podcast, girl. I love it. I would say the same thing as Miss Kaaaye's. Just trick or treating as a kid.
Yeah.
Because nowadays, if we went trick or treating, they'd be like, "Who the
Go
fuck?"
around.
Yeah, and then I think like when you reach high school, like, and you're trick or treating, the fun of it kind of like is gone. And then also just like all those older people who are giving out candies, they're always like, "Oh, you're too old to be doing this." It's just like reminding you that you're old, and I'm just like, "Ugh, girl." So I would say just like the good old memories of getting our pillowcases
Yeah.
and going trick-or-treating around Eva Beach.
And like we would practice how to say trick or treating because we didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
We would
remember
say Happy Halloween.
that was a culture shock too.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it was.
especially my first Halloween, because you guys had already had Halloweens,
Yeah.
and I remember just like it was a nervous thing, like going up to people's houses.
Yes.
I was nervous, but then obviously over time it's like whatever. But yeah, that's so weird that like we celebrate Halloween so differently compared to in the Philippines.
Yeah.
Which might be this might be the perfect time to segue into what we're gonna talk about, but in the Philippines and in Mexico too, I think it's the same
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
culture.
Day of
It's
the
Day of the Dead.
November
And
1st.
November 1st, we celebrate it. And what do you guys remember from November 1st? I know we don't go out.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to go out of the house.
At, like past a certain time because
Mhm.
all of my mom said all the ghosts would be like walking around doing their own thing, like visiting their family.
I think it's like 6, right? Like
Yeah.
not witching hours, but like twilight time.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
right
yeah.
when the sun comes down, no one goes out of their house, and we all put our atang.
Yes, because that's when like they're come and like visit you. So like you have to be there because like they wouldn't know if you know
Yeah.
you're home or not.
Princess, what is atang?
Atang is like what you offer to the dead. Yeah.
Like offerings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you remember? Like what we would put in our atangs, Princess? I feel like
No,
you
I
barely
no, I
celebrated.
didn't because I was here in America already.
Oh, so you're better than
Yeah.
us.
No, I
So you
never.
think you're better than us?
It's like I'm a little bit.
No. I remember they would always make like a pile of rice and
Yeah,
they put
with
like
the
an egg on
yeah,
top.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
was one of the important things.
I mean, we
Yeah.
still did it in America.
Just like a bunch of rice.
Yeah.
yeah.
Dishes, I think. I know there's like sticky rice that they always put in there. Yeah, just
You know what I always don't get? You know how like when we go to like the cemetery and they always have coins in the nameplate?
Yeah.
Like here now. I always wondered like what is it for?
I asked that
and,
actually.
yeah, and then they told me like it was about like their fair to go places.
Yeah. Especially for grandpa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we always had to put like coins in on.
On Grandpa's grave
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
we're
He
always
took the
like,
bus
oh,
before.
them.
Yeah.
To
Yeah.
go to, like,
And
your
it's always so cool
destination.
seeing his grave again after putting the coins
Yeah.
because it literally looks like
They're
he's grabbing
sinking in.
it.
Yeah.
Because if you guys don't know, every time we go visit our grandpa's grave, we put coins on top of
Yeah.
it. And then every time we come back, the coin looks like it's going inside the grave, and we
Yeah.
always think our grandpa's taking it to save up for a flight to the Philippines.
I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. All right.
Wait, I didn't share my favorite memory
Okay,
for
period.
Halloween.
Hit me, Princess. What is your favorite Halloween?
Well, my favorite was when I had Cleo, because I had her Halloween.
Period. Ooh, that was a bloody Halloween.
It was. It was
Gory.
scary. It was really scary for me because I'm like, oh my god, I'm 16.
Were we there at the hospital that time?
No, but Bretman came to visit me.
I came after.
Yeah.
Okay. No,
I've
because there's
never
that one
watched-
time that we all stayed in like a cafeteria because you were giving birth.
That's Jorley's birth.
Yeah, sorry, y'all wasn't there.
That's Jorley's birth.
Was it?
I wasn't there. Though.
And Aizen was there, right?
I don't know.
That's Jorley's birth.
oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Wrong memory, Kiefer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
All right.
It's okay.
So since Miss Kaaaye wasn't here last episode, also, just reading the comments from the last episode, Miss Kaaaye and Princess don't got beef.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. What? I'm Oompa.
Because they skipped we had to skip the Miss Kaaaye
Oh no.
the Kiefer name
No.
because
Oh no. I
Just-
wasn't talking about Kiefer like that.
yeah, it was for legal reasons that we had to take it out. If anything is ever removed, it's for legal reasons. It's not because they're beefing. And Miss Kaaaye wasn't here last episode because she has things to do. And
Yeah.
Miss Princess won't be here in a lot of episodes because this is giving birth soon.
Yeah, I am.
So I really don't need y'all to conspirify in the comments.
Anything.
Like family dramas, because honestly, my family is dramatic enough to a point where like we don't mind letting y'all know if we have something.
I'm like,
going.
y'all really think we're dramatic?
I'm like, you should
Haven't
see our
met,
parents,
yeah.
our other cousins. Like, we're the three that gets along. Like,
Yeah.
really. Like, let's not put it out there. Everyone, like, I'm just glad that I have a sister and a cousin that is willing to do shit like this with me on a Monday morning.
Yeah, I know.
So like kudos to that. Like I'm telling y'all, there's no girl. This is just so fun for us to do. It's not as dramatic as everyone makes it seem like. Okay, we're literally dressed as Willy Wonka, bitch.
Yeah.
But if we do have beef, that is between me and Princess.
Yeah. I don't know why y'all. Where do y'all come in that?
I'm like, I see Princess every day.
No, it's like when people talk about me and Brett, like when we don't do more of like YouTube videos, they're always like, they're beefing, they're fighting.
I'm like, sometimes there is some truth to that, but I'm like, and what does that have to do with you?
Yeah,
there's nothing we can't resolve.
Yeah.
So, since Miss Kaaaye wasn't here for the last story time reading, and like we said and mentioned in the beginning of the episode, Miss Kaaaye's mom has a lot of spooky ooky stories. Yes. So, I think I kind of want to start with your uncle. First of all, it's just a wild ass fucking story.
It is.
But this all happened in the provinces in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna let Miss Kaaaye tell the story of Uncle.
No, it's because I honestly feel like my family, like my mom's side of the family, is very in the witch kind of like places where like a lot of like supernatural things happen to them. This is like one of them because like one time my uncle was just like walking. I guess he found out someone was telling him about like an anting, which is like, what is an anting?
Anting is like a.
Is it like a supernatural like?
No, it's like a relic, like a family charm.
Oh,
like that gives you like some
an heirloom.
Yeah,
I
something.
Guess.
Yeah. Okay, so one day they were talking about it, and he found out that if you bite a newborn baby's finger, like pinky, like as soon as like they birth it, like because like babies don't really have sins in the world, they're very pure. They haven't done anything. So he went to go to he went to go dig up a grave, and then when he was walking home, and he like saw like a dead baby that's like unborn, basically. So he bit off the pinky, and as soon as he bit the pinky, he started getting like mysterious, like
spiritual powers,
and like things that would like try to attack him, like a what is that called? Like where you have to go through like a passageway to like finish like a race or something. Like trials.
Yeah, like trials almost.
So he basically had to like defend himself, and like in these trials where like he felt like he was going around in circles, like every time he would like try to leave somewhere, he would end up in the same place. Yeah. So basically he went to this trial and he beat it. And he was like one of the most powerful witches in like our place, because like that one of those things are like, I guess what considers like very rare and like very sort upon on like what he had. So he basically had that, and then basically he had to battle like aswangs, like cows, like deadly cows, like just trying to kill him everywhere. And then throughout the years he would have it, and then there's this one time he saw that his crops were missing. He was a farmer. His crops were missing, and that he told the anting to be like, hey, can you do me a favor, because all my crops are like going missing. Can you guard this crop place, and whoever comes and like takes it, don't let them leave. A guy comes, and then he basically tried to get the crops, because he was like this poor guy that didn't have money. So he was like grabbing their crops, and he literally couldn't move anywhere until my uncle got back to his house, and he was like just laying there waiting for someone to come and help him. And he was like, oh, so you're the one that's stealing my crops? And he was like, oh yeah, I'm so sorry, like I just need food for my family and stuff. And he was like, all you have to do is ask me. And then he told the anting, hey, you can let this guy go. And then he got up and left. Yeah.
He didn't give food?
No, he did.
Oh.
He gave him food and everything. And then prior to that, he kind of like disappeared from our family, and then he came back into the back to our province, looking for like his family. And then it turns out that the bus driver that was driving was his nephew. And he was like, oh my God, you're my uncle. I thought you were dead. He was like, no, I'm not. He's been living up in like a mountain.
Oh my God, that was a crazy story.
Girl,
I never heard of this story before.
Really?
No, I've never heard it. But I know that your mom has crazy
It's
stories.
true. And then there's this one time my uncle, I forgot his name.
Wait, Kiefer. So I don't want to lose
Oh
my
yeah,
train
go.
of thought. But remember, in ABS-CBN, they would always have like Once Upon a Time story time.
Yes.
And there was an episode where this guy kept going around in circles and was trying to reach a place, but he kept going around in circles. And it's like a phenomenon or / superstition in the Philippines where if you are stuck in a loop, basically you turn your shirt inside out.
Yeah.
And then I wonder. So when you were telling that story, I wonder if your
If
uncle
he
like
did that.
figured out
Yeah.
like to turn his shirt.
Yeah, he said he
inside out.
had to like battle like a bunch of like different like supernatural beings because that's what they wanted, because they wanted the power. And like he battled like aswangs, like the
Like
half
Tik
ladies.
Tik.
Yeah.
We should do a Filipino folklore story next episode.
Yeah.
But
Oh
this
my
one we'll
gosh,
keep it at like
yes.
our family folklores, and the next one we
Yeah.
should dress as like different aswangs. We'll see.
It's
Well, Princess is busy that day. Like,
it's
she's already looking at me
crazy.
like, she's already looking
we're
at me
not.
like I think I'm busy that day.
Wait, I have one more.
Yeah.
I think this is like such a crazy like story because like I didn't believe my mom when she was telling me, but she was
I
actually
haven't
there
heard this one yet.
when it happened. So my uncle,
Is
he's
this
like,
a different? Is
yes,
this a different?
he's like a powerful witch too. I don't know how he got.
Who
his
is he to
auntie, I
your
think.
mom?
He's like my mom's uncle. So
Okay.
like they're I think cousins.
So your great
my
uncle?
my yeah. So I think my great grandpa is their brothers with their great grandpa.
Okay.
So basically, there was this guy. He's a Florida man driver.
Oh, Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still living now, but basically, what's kulam in English?
Hex.
Hex. So he came to my family, to my mom, because I guess my mom knows a lot of people like that can tell. He got there and then he was like, wasn't feeling good. He was like very sickly, so he had to lay down on the bed. And then my mom called my uncle. He was like, hey, uncle, can you come see this guy because he's not feeling well? And he looks pale and there's something wrong with him, but he doesn't know what's wrong with him.
How
Like,
old was your mom here?
He's like probably like in her 30s.
Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
like putting myself in there.
You're
girl.
good, you're good. And then he went to the doctors. Nobody knew what was wrong with him. So my uncle came and he was like laying like this, right? Right side up, like how you sleep.
Yeah.
And then when my uncle went into the room, he didn't see that guy laying like that. He saw him upside down and like pale as fuck, like dying. And he was like, oh.
Upside down floating or upside
like
down?
upside down, like the other way. Yeah.
What did he say? Oh my god, I don't want to
He was like, oh my god, this guy is about to die. He has like at least 2 weeks to live if we don't do anything about it. And basically, he reversed it. And then guess who kulam him? Their family.
His own family.
Yes,
Why?
because they wanted his fortune and like he had all the money, like all his like family stuff was going to him, and they kind of got jealous. So they kulam him, and he was like, "We need to, if you want, we can bring this kulam back that they did to you, to them, or we could just reverse it and like forget about it." And he was like, "Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to like take it out and like don't do anything," because they didn't know that he found out that he was getting kulam. Like he's like literally upside down, like sick as fuck. And then after that, after they did something to him, he kind of like felt better, and he still lives right now. The guy that my uncle.
Oh my god.
I feel like my head is getting tight. Oh, I can't breathe. Like, oh my god.
Do you want to take a 5? Do you want to take a second?
No, it's
Princess?
just getting a little hot. It's just me.
No,
No.
you're just basically invited for your reaction.
No, yeah,
That's
it's
so
honestly
scary.
true. And like, there's this one time where we went as a kid.
Tell another story.
No, because I've like
Miss K is the
experienced
queen
it.
of this
Yes,
shit, bitch.
We
Miss
are
K, wait, you also forgot to preface that you literally lived right next to the cemetery.
Yeah, like literally 5 minutes walking distance away from the cemetery. If you go outside my house on the road, you could see it.
Yeah, because you don't have neighbors. It's
Yeah.
literally the next house is the cemetery.
So
for
it's like
Miss K.
my house, a grass field of like trees and tall grass, and then cemetery.
You don't remember going to Miss K? Oh no, you don't really have memories. Like
No,
that.
I do remember. They used to live behind like a beach. Yeah.
Yeah, the beach and then
Yeah, I
the
remember
cemetery.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine is a quick little story just so Miss K can catch her breath. But it has to involve Miss K again. Miss K used to live with us in our old house in Evo Beach with her brother, sister, and dad.
Yeah.
And you guys were moving into a new place just in Eva.
Yes, yes.
So Eva and Eva Beach are separated by the train tracks.
Allegedly.
Just if you don't know, allegedly.
Yeah.
So Miss Kaaaye was moving to the next town over, and we were kids. You were 6th grade. That means I was 5th grade.
Yeah, yeah.
Am I getting that right?
No, you're correct.
Or were you 5th grade and I was 4th?
6th grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Miss Kaaaye was 6th grade. I was 5th grade. So I was still very much young. Just before this, I really only had one other paranormal experience. This was the one I told you guys about my brother and I seeing a headless person.
Yeah.
At the same age. But because I was hechicera, I was always helping, or, you know, just always around Miss Kaaaye. And, like, because I was always around them, I ended up helping them move out of their room at the time into a new house. And where they were moving to, an older gentleman used to live there with his wife, Uncle. I never met Uncle prior to me helping them move out. So I knew nothing about him. I just knew I was helping them. And also 5th grade, like, girl, I didn't know much. Basically, what happened was I asked Miss Kaaaye's mom, "Oh, Auntie, where does this go?" And she said, "Oh, our room." So I take a box to Auntie's room to help them move, and I put it in there. And there's a lady sitting down at the dresser that was already still there. I think it was you guys.
It was yeah. Okay, go.
Was it you guys' or it was
No, it was the ladies' dresser.
That just gave me shivers.
Yeah. It was her dresser.
So at the dresser, so obviously dressers have a mirror, and there's a lady that was looking at me through the mirror. Mind you, she wasn't just in the mirror; she was sitting there. But she was looking at me through the mirror. And she smiles at me. She does nothing. I put the bag down. She smiles at me and she does like a little, like, thank you.
Yeah.
Like a little,
Because
like
she's Japanese, yeah.
So I was just like, oh, and then Uncle was also around helping us too. So I just thought like, oh, they're just around like helping. So I go back outside and I go, oh my gosh, Auntie, the lady inside says thank you. And I just kind of went about it. And then I think Auntie caught herself. And then she was like,
Ano nga, auntie?
Ano nga, Auntie? And then she was like, Shakla. And basically she was like, I'm the only auntie here.
Yeah.
Who did you see? And then
Stop.
yeah, princess. So then your mom grabs me and she brings me to Uncle and then she makes me repeat the story. She was like, tell him what you saw. And I tell him the story again. I was like, oh yeah, a lady inside says thank you. And then she's like, there was no other lady inside. And she Uncle pulls out a picture of her, like a portrait. And then he's like, was this the lady? And then I was like, yeah, she's right there inside. I was not in their house anymore. I was really just pointing like, oh, she's inside. That was her. And then that's when I found out that she died. A couple months
after that.
Couple months after?
Yeah, before that.
Before that. And then basically he was like, yeah, she passed away a couple months ago. And I literally, y'all, I cannot make this shit up. And I was a child, like literally she smiled at me, like, and I still see it in my head till this day, girl, like, oh. But yeah, I never saw her again, I promise.
But you do see some paranormal things.
I do, but that was the clearest, like, figure I have ever seen, like, ever since ever.
Because she saw the woman. Did you tell them about the woman that you saw over here?
No, I'm scared to tell that story. No one will come over again. Maybe I will save it for the last episode of the...
By yourself.
By
because
myself.
It was so convenient of like what happened down the road and you saw that lady.
Shut up! Oh my gosh.
I will save the most recent Spooky Ookie story for the last October season. But anyways, that was my story of seeing...
you're spit sweating.
Show your sweat. Okay. All right, Miss Kaaaye. I told you another story. Tell us another story.
Why am I in here?
Just for your vibes and reaction.
I know. Because...
okay, period.
Okay, so this story happened when I was in the Philippines. My dad just came home from Hawaii. We were just having the good old time and like...
So you're young then?
We were young. Maybe third grade. I think this is when we were coming up here, right? And he came here. Yeah.
Okay. And he came.
So we were getting ready for a party that day because they were throwing a welcome party for my dad. And basically, someone stole his wallet. someone stole his wallet. I don't know where he said he thought he dropped it, but he didn't. Someone took it, and we wanted to know who it was.
How have I never heard this story?
I don't know why.
Okay, go.
But I was like there, and then basically my mom knows someone. Like, yeah, my mom is like, I feel like we're part witch sometimes because of my mom. But my mom had like an idea of where like we could find it. So we basically drove into like maybe like a 30-minute drive into like this middle of rice field and like trees everywhere in the middle of nowhere. We literally went off-roading into like those pitak, like muddy roads, and we just got there. It was like this house in the middle of nowhere, and then we got greeted by a mom and a daughter. And they were like, "Hey, how are you guys?" And I'm like, "We're good." And like, they were like, what are you guys doing here? And then my mom was like, "We wanted to see if you guys can help us on who took my husband's wallet." And we were like, "Okay, we can see what we can do." And then we basically went inside, and then they started performing their stuff. And then her daughter lies down on the mat like I don't know, banig. Yeah.
Like a woven mat.
Yes. She lies down on this mat, and then the mom started lighting all the candles around her. And we're like, "What is she doing?" She was like, "Well, basically, my daughter can bring a spirit in towards her body. We just need to call out who we need to call out to see if like who we can find." And then she basically, her dad shows up. Yes.
Okay.
And then she was like not herself. She had a deep voice, very like out of it.
Kiefer.
Yes, I was literally right next to them, like while this is happening.
Why have you never told me this?
I don't know.
You know I love shit like this.
No,
Okay,
yeah.
go.
So basically, they started doing their prayers, and then this spirit comes to her daughter, and then
Is the spirit here with us right now?
Bitch. I'm about to walk out, bitch. The fuck?
the light turns off.
No, because why were the fucking candles flickering? Anyway, sorry.
No, it wasn't. It was not. It was not. Now I'm gonna stare at
It's
it.
melting too fast. I'm kidding.
Okay, Miss I'm so sorry, girl.
No, you're good. So basically, we sat there, and then they started asking the girl a question, but it wasn't the girl. It was like totally a guy, and she was basically like, "Honestly, you guys don't need that wallet. More things are gonna come to you guys. Just be patient and do what you keep doing, and just basically like be kind. That's all." But it was like she was like kind of like the way she was like not sanibana. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my god, she was
what is
cold.
it called?
She was very cold.
Really?
Yes, and she was just there like laying down like this while talking to us.
Was her eyes rolled back?
Yeah, she was like this. And then
Was she speaking in Ilocano?
Yeah, she was.
kailangan na kita.
Yeah. No, basically
Oh my
like that.
god.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then we kind of like they asked for like a little offering, and then after that we'd never see them again, ever.
Again. And
Yeah.
you never saw the wallet ever again?
No,
either?
never.
But
But-
how the hell did Uncle come home? Oh, because his shit wasn't in
Yeah,
there. Okay.
yeah. He had like the passport and stuff, but
Did he
had
lose
the
a lot of money?
Kind. I don't know.
Just probably like pesos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But that was the crazy thing. It's just like seeing that in person, and like her lighting the candles, and I was like, oh my god, this is about to be real.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That was
Where
scary.
did they ever do like the bowl of water and the candles?
Yeah. And then they put the candle. Yeah, they
Mm-hmm.
did it in front of her.
Oh my god.
That is so scary, guys. I cannot. I have my own story about like.
Can you tell us one?
No,
all
we
shared one.
can't. I can't. I get like really bad anxiety.
Yeah, Princess, after our first episode that we filmed last week, Princess kept texting me about how she swore she kept thinking about the stories, girl.
I really was. Like I was dreaming about it like every like day.
Okay, girl.
No, I'm serious. Like each story, like I felt like I was thinking about it. And I
Do
was
you
like,
want to tell us a funny story? Give us a funny story just to break the Halloweenness of it all.
what's a funny story? Yeah, it's
Let's
it's
not
really
open a
scary.
portal, girl,
Yeah,
'cause
let's
Princess
not.
is out here shaking in her boots.
I am, but like yeah, well, I rebuke anything that is not in the name of
Period.
Jesus. So yeah.
Yeah.
You should be an angel next episode.
Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna be here for the next episode. That's so scary.
We do not claim any energy from this video.
Yeah, we don't.
Good
please.
vibes energy only.
Good vibes energy.
All right. Let there be light.
Please, there be light, please.
And on the third day,
We rose.
As some of you may know, one of my current obsessions right now are blind boxes. I cannot get enough. I'm always opening them up on TikTok, and something about it feels so childhood-like, you know? A part of it kind of feels like I'm healing a little bit of my childhood, you know? It reminds me so much of running to McDonald's, ordering the newest Happy Meal, and seeing what toy they put in my box. Yeah, it's just so reminiscent. And there are some things in life that I'm okay with taking the chances on, especially blind boxes and Happy Meals. But finding the right doctor shouldn't be a guessing game. Zocdoc is a free app and website where you can search and compare high-quality, in-network doctors, choose the right one for your needs, and click to instantly book an appointment. We're talking about in-network appointments with more than 100,000 healthcare providers across every specialty, from mental health to dental health, eye care to skincare, and much, much more. Plus, Zocdoc appointments happen fast, typically within just 24 to 72 hours of booking. You can even score a same-day appointment. If I need an appointment, Zocdoc is where I start. So stop putting off those doctor appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/thebaddest. Find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's Zocdoc.com/thebaddest. 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 That's Zocdoc.com/thebaddest. Now back to regular programming.
Girl, it's so hot.
All right, you guys. The spooky ookiness
Yeah.
is done. Did y'all have fun this episode?
I did. It was cute. It was very cute.
Yeah. Oh, one more thing. I honestly feel like our family is like very into like the spiritual things.
Yes.
I know, but that's the thing. Like,
Remember that video? I feel like we'll end it in that video. Remember when we thought we caught grandma on tape, on camera?
When?
At our childhood home.
Yes.
And then she came on the camera.
Yes.
And
I saw that video. I saw that video.
Yes.
No, I didn't know, but it's not her. No.
Well, we thought it was grandma because it was right around the time she died, and it was on the 11th day.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought it was her visiting.
Oh no, I thought it was because of like the old people that used to live over there.
And died too.
Yeah.
Well, girl, so many people died in our old fucking house.
I know,
Yeah.
it's so scary.
Wait, are you talking about the video of like it was like pitch dark and then there's like this
A
light
figure
that goes
that
Yeah.
walks
in
in. It
Into the
walks
house,
inside the house.
Oh.
That's why I'd be so scared going over there.
Yeah.
No,
We will
because
clip it on the
no,
ending
no,
of
no,
this video,
no.
so
But
watch it.
because when I was younger, whenever, and this is the reason why. No, like I'm serious, guys. This is the reason why I never like. It's not that I never took a shower, but it's because like.
Okay.
No, princess.
No, just believe me when I say this. Like I
Okay.
always felt like an energy inside that bathroom, and so like that's why I always took a shower outside. No, I'm serious. Like, please take me
Girl.
serious.
Princess, I'm literally saying.
No, you're not. You're like sure, like that. Sounds like that.
I'm giving very much.
No.
Okay, you didn't shower because you were scared. What the
Yes,
fuck?
I was scared, bitch.
Okay, period.
Because I felt like there was a lot of energy in every single time. My mom was always like, "Go shower," and I'm like, "I'm scared." Like I always tell her that.
Princess, you're not the only child that literally every time I feel like I had my eyes closed if I'm facing the fucking I'm sure everyone in the comments will be like, girl, that's me too, but like
No, Brett, it's not like that. And then when I saw that video, I was like, see, that's the reason why, because I always felt energy in that house.
True. I will say there was this one time. You remember when we used to sleep with grandma?
Oh my God,
It was
yes.
me,
we
you,
all used to
Mom,
live.
in one room.
Yeah.
And JR. And grandma had her own bed. We had our own bed.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, bitch, you know how grandma would always leave her TV open at night and like have it playing with no sounds?
Yeah.
Bitch, I remember just being up and staring into like the abyss and like grandpa standing right over grandma's bed, like right at the head of it.
No.
Like a fig, literally, bitch. So
She's like, I'm not listening.
Princess, so you want us to listen to you fucking not showering and I can't fucking talk about seeing grandpa.
It's just too scary.
Okay. Well, that leads me to the next part of this show where we talk about our product of the week. Who wants to start?
Kiefer.
I don't have my product.
What?
It's downstairs.
Okay, you want to go grab it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will start because I have my products. All right, we're back. Miss K, what is your product of the week? Also, thank you guys so much for all the love of product of the week.
I know.
Sorry if we're breaking your wallet and making you guys buy a new thing every week, but it's so fun. I actually love seeing what you guys are gonna bring too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. We bought those Barstool cleaners because of you, Princess.
Oh.
What Barstool cleaners?
She brought like a cleaner for like her things, and we ordered it.
Really?
You clearly don't watch our episodes.
It didn't come out yet.
Period. Okay, Miss Kaylee, what is your product of the week?
My favorite product of the week is this brand called Bossia. It's
Boscia.
Oh. Boscia is their purifying cleansing gel. I really like it. It takes out my makeup and like it just gives me like the soft feeling.
Is it an oil or
is it oil based?
Is it a foaming cleanser or?
It's not. It's like a
oil based, right?
I think no, it's not.
It's a gel.
Oh, okay. Period. So when you wash your face, does it foam up?
Yeah, it does.
Ooh,
yeah,
cute.
It does. And I go over like an oil cleanser after.
You should do the oil cleanser
first
and then that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, because I like going with this, so it takes out like most of it, and then the oil takes out the rest.
No, girl.
No, that's not how it works.
That's not how it works, Kiefer. Double cleansing is oil and then gel.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Try it with this orange.
Okay. Okay, I will. Okay.
I'm dead.
I thought it didn't matter.
No, because
It's
it does
just-
matter because when you take out the oil, it's hard to remove oil from your skin. So sometimes you leave oil in your skin. So that's why people will go in with the gel cleanser after. Because, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
You learn a thing or two.
Mm-hmm.
Princess, what is your product of the week?
Okay, my product of the week. We are supporting local businesses out here. She is from, I think, Maui.
Ooh.
And this is...
Home.
Yeah. That's her brand. Her
Hangum,
brand is
Hawaii.
Hangum Hawaii. Basically, it's like
gosh.
customized air fresheners. You get to choose like the scent, and also like you can send over like a picture.
Oh.
It's
This
just
one is
customized.
you and Tony.
Oh, that's me and Tony, and then this is me and the kids, and then
The Spider-Man.
Ezekiel's birthday. Yeah.
Ooh, that's such a cool business. I might have to get some.
Yes, you should. It's really
This is
good.
one of my favorite photos of your family.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that would be so cool. Please support some local business, y'all.
Yes.
Speaking of smaller local business, they're not local in Hawaii, but like they're a smaller brand. I've been loving Boba Tea Protein.
Ooh, I've heard of them before.
Yes, it's an Asian-owned brand. I think these. Can you hear me, Kat?
I can.
I believe the CEO is Eric, and he's really cool. By the way, this is not sponsored. I buy these all my motherfucking stuff. Don't even try it. But they have like this rabbit candy one.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
The ube one's
Rabbit tea.
really, really good.
I can see you're
Do they
almost out of
taste
it.
like protein?
The Vietnamese coffee one, I can't be doing too much because I do have coffee in the morning and then I get this, and this has caffeine in it.
Yeah.
I also like the matcha one. They
Ooh, I
have a
wanna
lot
try
of
that.
flavors. And then the classic milk tea. And what I like about them is that they're all dairy free, and 'cause, you know,
Ooh.
us Asians, girl.
Does it
we're
taste like
lactose
protein?
intolerant. It does not taste like protein,
Oh, that's good,
but
that's
it
good.
tastes like the boba drink that it says it is.
Really?
Girl.
Ooh.
It's bomb. It's bomb. So yeah, if you guys are looking for a new protein shake to try and you want to support a smaller business, try out the boba tea proteins.
I might. Send me the
Ooh.
link,
Yes.
please.
Period. Well, here goes another episode of the Baddest Radio. Friday the 15th / the 13th episode. I can't believe we're already here. Make sure you guys follow us in all of our social media. Miss K, where can they find you?
You can find me at MISKAAAY on all the platforms.
Miss K and Princess.
You can follow me on all my socials, Real Princess May, on all my socials, like I just said. And then also follow me in my Amazon storefront, though. Real Princess May.
What do you do at the
Period,
Amazon
girl.
storefront?
Oh, like basically, like you just get like these Amazon products
You
and
should
you do
name it
review.
Princess May's Sorry Store.
Ooh, that's kind of
Cute.
cute.
All right, you guys. You already know what's up. Everything is at Bretman Rock. And if you guys are watching this, make sure you guys follow all of the Baddest radio pages on TikTok, on Instagram, and here on YouTube. Make sure you guys rate it a good rate. 5 thumbs up. Thumbs up, period. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about anymore. I love you guys, and I will see you guys on next week's episode.
Bye, everybody.
Bye,
Love you
everyone.
guys. Thanks for
What are we gonna
watching.
be? What is our costumes next week?
Oh my
Who knows?
Oh my gosh.
Gosh.
Find out.
Find out who will be here.
See you guys then. Bye.
Aloha.